Where y'all at? What's up, everybody? Charlie, if you heard it here first, in my beer for tonight, both on Twitter, and it is Monday. And if it's Monday, you know what that means. What does that mean? Beer Mail Monday. We got our second package by the good folks over at Tavour. It's my second package, so said I was gonna give them a try just to see what's going on, because it's been one of those little, I don't know, beer subscription deals that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I've finally gotten around to do it after about 2 years. So we got a total of, how many we got? I think we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 beers in this package here. So we got one of each, two of those, one of those, two, and two. Wait a second. Huh. Yeah, that's right. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we got some stuff from Abomination Brewing, Black Raven Brewing, Braxton Brewing, Exhibit A Brewing, Listerman Brewing, and Pipe Works Brewing. So let's go ahead and crack it open. Shipping is extremely fast, and I think it's extremely fast, at least for me, is because, like I said in the initial video I made when I opened the first package that was sent to me, is that I live in California, and these folks are out of, camera's kind of crooked a little bit, too much, there we go. That's how I like it. These folks are out of Seattle, Washington, so it's extremely fast. And when I mean extremely fast, I'm talking most of the crates. I don't want to say most because this is only the second box or the second time I've created a crate, but I have my shipping wrap up on Sunday. Therefore, the packages, at least this one and the one before it, rolled in on a Thursday. Now, prior to that, it rolled in on a Wednesday because Thursday was July 4th. So it was extremely fast in that regard. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Like I said, we got a total of 11 different beers between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different breweries. I think, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see what we're working with. All right, let's pull these bad boys out and bad gals out. Now, another cool thing that I might look into is they have an actual like subscription, but you don't know what you're gonna get. And you know, I hate to get some stuff that I'm not gonna drink. Now, I haven't really looked into it. It's not that expensive. I mean, some of their bottles and cans are priced a little bit more, but I mean, that's just that convenience factor that you get based on the fact that you're possibly gonna receive beer from an area that you wouldn't necessarily have access to unless you're in the trade business. So yeah, let's almost forgot one here. Let's see what we're working with today. Now, what I can say, when I was, you know, finally making the decision to really see what's going on with this shipping of beer from a company, and folks kept saying, hey, it can get expensive, and it slips up on you quick, fast, in a hurry. So what, I think I spent anywhere between, my first package was, I mean, with shipping included, I think we got like 5 beers the very first time. I think it came up to like about, with shipping, like 60 bucks. Yeah, almost 60 bucks. And then this package here was right around the same, 50, 60, almost 60, 70 bucks for 11 beers and shipping. So yeah, 5 beers, I think it was almost 50 bucks, something like that with shipping. So whatever, anyways, yeah, let's see what we got going on. So first thing first, we got 2 of these. All right, so we got Speed of Sound, a double dry hopped oat Indian Pale Ale with Mosaic and Cryo Mosaic hops. I think the very first time that I had a beer brew with cryo hops was from Claim 52. I think they did a joint. It was a couple years ago. It was in a Crowler, and they were experimenting with cryo hops at the time. So here we go. Speed of Sound, right there. Speed of Sound. All right. 7.5%. Some cool artwork on there. It's kind of dope. So we got those 2. What's next? We got the double dry hop biggie. Now the cool thing about this is I have a homeboy that lives in Ohio, and I hit him up and I was just like, yo man, what's the deal with this beer? Have you ever had the opportunity to drink it? And you know, he lives in like Columbus area if I'm not mistaken, so he doesn't get all the way down to Cincinnati, Ohio. But you know, most people who live in Ohio and here Cincinnati, they consider that Kentucky, or they just don't fuck with Cincinnati at all. Me being from the Midwest, I like the city of Cincinnati. I like the Reds, one of my, you know, favorite baseball clubs to follow. Plus they got a few Hall of Fames on there. I'm sure you guys all know Pete Rose. So here we go right here. We got the, like I said, double dry hop biggie, which is a double dry hop New England style IPA. Brewed with Mosaic, Citra, and Amarillo hops. Lister Man Brewing Company. Booyah, right there. This can art is kind of dope. I like what's going on there. Yeah, that's kind of dope. I likes that. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to drinking this like as soon as possible. So this probably is gonna go right there because that's gonna be one I'm gonna drink as soon as possible. Next, what do we have? Let's go. Exhibit A Brewing Company, The Cat's Meow. Now, I only got this because I have a cat. She's not out right now. Her name is Genesis, but yeah, this is the only reason why I got it. I mean, the can artwork is plain, but it stood out to me. So 8 out of 10 cats say their owners prefer it. So 8 out of 10, let's see. I'll be number 11th, and let's see if we can get 9 out of 11 folks. But this is a Indian Pale Ale, 6.5%, and they're out of Farmington, or not Farmington, Framingham, out of Massachusetts. Yeah, so here we are right here, the Cat's Meow. Kind of cool. So got 2 of those. All right, interested, but not on my list to be overly interested. All right, next we got. This is a limited edition, the Eastside Story collaboration, Eastside Beer Week 2019. This is the official beer of Beer Week, or Eastside Beer Week Ale official. I'm totally jacking that up because like I'm trying to read all of this stuff at one time. All right, so here we go. Let's see. This is from Black Raven Brewing Company out of Redmond, Washington. I lived in the Pacific Northwest for almost 3 years. Have never driven up to Redmond, Washington, or even heard of Black Raven. So this is the reason why I figured let me check this out, because the state of Washington brews some great beer. So we have the Eastside Beer Week. I'm gonna look more into that. But anyways, Black Raven is Imperial Organic Yeast they're using. Skagit Valley Malting. Where is that at? Pacific Northwest, folks. Valley House, 192 Dubtown. Some more stuff that's going on there. A delightful blend of styles between a pale and an IPA. Not a traditional hazy, but also not filtered. Featuring the delicious and some stuff that I was jacking up when I was trying to pronounce. So I got 2 of these just to see what it's about. Because like I said, heard of Redmond, Washington, never driven up there. So that's one that's on my hit list that I'm going to drink. Then we got this one right here, the French Toast. Now this is a pastry stout right here. Ale with maple syrup, vanilla bean, cinnamon, and nutmeg pastry stout. Brewed in Kentucky. Braxton Labs, so Newport, Kentucky. I am really interested in drinking this, and I cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to have this. So we're gonna put that on the hit list. And the last 2 out of this package here, Abomination Brewing Company, Double Dry Hop Indian Pale Ale, coming in at 8.3%. Can artwork on this is extremely dope. That stood out to me. You guys know me being a beer consumer, not a beer reviewer. It's not about what people are saying about the beer. Most of the time it's what the beer look like. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. But this is what we're working with here. Abomination Brewing. Get a little bit on that. Oh yeah. All right, so we're getting to the 10-minute mark. You know, it's about time to wrap this up, but this is on my hit list too. Got 2 of those. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys straight up. I'm sure there's a ton of videos out there about folks buying and having beer sent to them from Tavour. It's been a great experience so far. The beers I have received have been great. And I totally dig the service. It can sneak up on you price-wise and be quite expensive, but other than that, it's great. So shout out to y'all folks at Tavour. Shout out to anyone who is using it. I mean, let's have a conversation about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about some ups and downs and some sad times and some good times if they're out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's find a way to collaborate. So if you see this video and you have used the service, let's talk about it. Let's podcast about it and talk about the service if you're down for it. With that being said, this is it. I'm out. It's Charlie, if you heard it here first, in my beer for tonight. This is Beer Mill Monday. We'll see you next week. Peace.